After Effects, and welcome back to another video, a little bit overdue I might say, but I am back. I know it has been a bit since I uploaded here to YouTube, but as John Lennon so famously put it, life's what happens when you make other plans. Well, it has been a busy time really. First of all, yeah, to a little bit of a full disclosure, this apartment that I have been filming in and living in for the past year now actually, it actually is something I've rented from a relative who is now going to sell this place. But not to worry, I've actually been out apartment shopping actually, so I have been on showings for different apartments, and that has taken up all of my spare time recently. So I'm glad to announce that I am now the owner of a new apartment. So yeah, I have bought my own place finally. So that's one big piece of news that has taken up a lot of my time lately. And second of all, a couple of years ago, this thing right here turned 30. Yeah, I'm 30. So yeah, that's kind of a little bit of a hard thing to say, not really, but you get the point. Anyway, that's a little bit of what has been occupying me for the past weeks and so on, but not to worry, I've been trying to go back to original programming. But anyway, a little bit of what has happened as well. I managed to find a book that I would really recommend to anybody out there who is into Hasselblad photography. Yeah, you know, I have a little bit of a Hasselblad series about the ELM, the same type of camera that was used during the Apollo missions and so on, and by NASA in general into the shuttle program. But more about that later. But a little bit of part of that, I know that this book here, the Hasselblad Manual by Kenneth Wajda, I think I know about 2 or 3 other YouTubers that has plugged this book. I think the first one I would plug the channel for the person who has recommended this book is first Colorado-based photographer Kenneth Wajda. He usually do fairly short videos, but they're about different camera gear, and now he has actually gone over to photo techniques. He recommended this book in one of his videos, I believe. The other one is oh, now I can't remember his name just because of that, but The Art of Photography. Yeah, probably Ted Forbes. That's right. I think he also recommended this book, but I think it's a different edition of it. This green copy here that I'm holding is the 4th edition, and I think the most recent edition of the Hasselblad manual, it doesn't focus at all on the V series of cameras. Instead, it focuses on the H series of cameras, which yeah, is the current generation of digital medium format cameras put out by Hasselblad, except for that mirrorless piece of, yeah, whatever your opinions on it, it might differ. But anyway, a brilliant book for troubleshooting, for how to take care of lenses, different camera bodies, different film backs. Everything you want to know about Hasselblad V-series cameras is in this book. It's basically, you know, the holy grail when it comes to Hasselblad know-how. And I know I have another Hasselblad manual or book that I will talk about in a future video, I think. A little bit of Hasselblad literature in the future. But anyway. Well, yeah, I'm gonna try to do a little bit of photo-related stuff now in the end here. In the late part of April, I actually went home to my parents, and we have this lake that I have talked about before, that you can jog around, Rudsjön. So I actually took my newest acquisition in camera that I've done a video of in the past, the Nikon F5, which is the second to last professional 35mm SLR camera that Nikon has ever put out. And I actually took that on a test run, I should probably say, around this little lake. and the the two lenses that I brought were my Tokina. I actually have them still at home at my parents' place because I took some of my photography equipment there when I turned 30, and the entire family was there, so I used that camera. I didn't take any digital photographs. I thought that yeah, I will really, you know, make this an analog affair. So the 500 ELM and the F5 is now at my parents' place because I used it during my birthday. Actually, another cousin of mine had actually turned 40, and another family member is gonna turn 60, so we actually threw it all together and we've celebrated a 130th birthday. So that's a little bit of that. But anyway, yeah, I went around this lake with the F5 together with the Tokina 28-70 constant f2.8, and also you know, the fabled almost Nikon 80-200 ED f2.8. I've shown that in some previous videos as well. And yeah, I have some actually planned photo excursions with the F5 in the near future. I think I'm gonna use the little Panasonic action cam to it, but more about that later. I've talked about this place in recent videos, but I thought I would show it in a photo walk or photo walk, but that's a scenario for another day. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you now to some of the B-roll I took during this little promenade, I should say, and some of the images of wildlife and architecture, yeah, whatever, that I took during this little walk. So yeah, so I'm back, and I will see you in the next video. So as always, this is Tobias Bergström from T.B.Photo, X1.5 to FX. I'd like to see you guys in the next video. And as always, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, as you're supposed to say in this YouTube malarkey, and I'll see you in the next video. So take care from now on. Bye.